Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and on today's video we're going to talk about a fragrance from the house of Parfums de Marly. So in my entire YouTube journey, I have never done a review on this brand, and I was actually very surprised and like, why haven't I? And I had to sit down and realize I just don't want to follow the hype that everyone else is doing. And that's probably the reason why I have not done a review on this actual fragrance house. I have purchased fragrances from them in the past before they were even popular. I remember purchasing a fragrance in particular. I don't remember what it was. It was the first one I bought from them. It was in a black bottle with a gold lid, I believe, on it. Very, sexy, woody, kind of smoky, gourmand fragrance. And the reason I was kind of confused by it because back then it was very expensive, but no one knew about the brand and I had to educate myself back then. This is whenever I first started, working for Giorgio Armani. It was my first cosmetics job and I was just in love with the scent, but didn't know much about the brand. And I think we all start there at some point. We don't, come out of the womb knowing anything about fragrances or fashion or anything that, we become experts or we think we're experts on. So this brand since then obviously has had a resurgence. Everyone talks about it and everyone seems to be, kind of hyping it. And they sent me a sample. I didn't go ahead and purchase the fragrance in full because it's not one that I like. It's not one that I want to add to my collection. It is a feminine scent as well, or it's marketed as a feminine scent. Doesn't really matter at that point. You can just wear whatever you want, in my opinion. But the fragrance we have, it is called Oriana. It does come in this very like magenta hot pink type of color. Very beautiful design. I think that the bottles are kind of cute. They're kind of simplistic. They're kind of gaudy too, with being simplistic, which is kind of like a weird combination, if you will. So this fragrance was launched in 2021. I have the notes here, so if you catch me looking to this side, it's because I am looking at the notes for you. So the notes for this fragrance are going to be grapefruit, Italian bergamot, and mandarin orange up top. For heart notes, we're going to get orange blossom, raspberry, and blackcurrant. Then in the base, we're going to get marshmallow. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be a fan of this. Cream, musk, and ambrette. So it seems to be like it's going to be a very fruity, sweet fragrance with some candy-like gleam, if you will. So let's get this sprayed on. I have a blotter card here. By the way, I make all of my blotter cards. I think it's very silly to spend so much money on an actual piece of paper that you're going to throw away after 5 seconds. So when I first spray this, it's a little faint. It is an eau de parfum concentration, just so you're aware. I'm not trying to be mean here. I said I would be nice. I said I would be, very constructive and, caring for the fragrance. And, because I know that this fragrance has a cult following and a bunch of fans. So I'm trying not to get hated on. So I just don't know. I mean, it opens up with those very almost synthetic like citric elements up top. So that bergamot and that mandarin orange and that grapefruit come through as synthetic. And it kind of is giving like there's a mixture of aldehydes up top, and I'm not sure why it's giving that. So we also get the orange blossom. Don't see it very much in here, but it is in here according to them. There's that raspberry note. It's not an offensive raspberry. I have seen other brands that do a very offensive raspberry where it's kind of like burning your nostrils or it's just weighing your face. It's not terrible here. The blackcurrant, I think, is the one that's kind of leveling out the playing field for that one itself. The marshmallow and the cream, yeah, you get that. This fragrance is just giving room spray vibes. And don't get mad. Don't go down in the comments and start commenting, oh my God, it's how dare you? Because if anyone has seen my, what is it, the Aqua Allegoria collection by Guerlain, I said that they kind of smell like room sprays. I know this brand is technically niche. They have the capability, they have the resources, they surely have the money to make a fragrance that's artistic. While this is okay, it's going to be mass, appealing. I think a lot of women and a lot of female clientele will follow for this one or fall for this one and purchase it. The problem with that is at this point, 75 mils, and it's pretty pricey, so I have the price point here. So 75 mils for $375. This is more than even Chanel. Just take that into consideration. So you're not even getting a full 100 mils. You're paying 375 for a, what's essentially, what is it, a 2.5 ounce bottle. That is ridiculous. For that price point, I'm sorry. It should be something that's very groundbreaking, that's very, captivating. And even if it's not groundbreaking or captivating, the scent should have some kind of uniqueness. This kind of smells like your plain Jane generic fragrance that you would smell at any perfume counter. Sure, I know someone's going to say no, it doesn't. It's kind of giving me the collaboration with Frederick Malle and Acne Studios vibes, which is kind of giving that downy type of smell, which I'm not being nice, am I? I'm not trying to be mean here. I promise you. It's just, I just don't see why you would drop that much money. Even if at discounters, I would say not to spend over 180 bucks on this fragrance. If you are collecting the bottles, and maybe there is a different, reason for you to go out and purchase this fragrance, but in the actual, aspect of if this is a really good smell, if it's captivating, if it's groundbreaking, if it's going to be unique enough for you to add to your collection, add something different. If you are adding a marshmallow cotton candy smell with synthetic type of citric elements up top, I'm sure there is something out there in the world that is going to be half the cost, even more than half the cost of this, that you are going to be able to enjoy and appreciate and love. The fragrance is not super overwhelming, so it is not offensive. It's not going to be overly, potent and, kind of scare people away from you. But with that being said, the longevity is not going to probably be the best because of that. I can't say that because I haven't worn this fragrance, I haven't tested it out, and I don't plan on doing that. I'm sorry, just it's not something I like. I typically take it for the team, but not today. I don't know. I mean, the scent is unoriginal, uninspiring, nothing different. It is what it is. It's a marshmallow fragrance with synthetic type of smelling citric elements up top with some sweeter accords, some creaminess down at the bottom, but there is really nothing big about this. I'm sure you can get something like this at Bath and Body Works. I'm sure you can probably get something like this at Victoria's Secret. Nothing wrong with those places. It's just $375. We should not be getting not even a designer type fragrance. I'm not sure if I'm getting designer off of this, but I don't know. You let me know down in the comments. What do you think of Oriana by Parfums de Marly? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Which of the Parfums de Marly fragrances are your favorite? Let me know down in the comments. If you don't mind, also let me know why it's your favorite, because I don't know. Maybe I just have maybe I'm just a hater for this brand. I mean, I don't know why I would be. They haven't done anything to me, and I don't have anything against the brand. It's just I don't understand this fragrance in particular. I'm not saying that this brand sucks. I'm saying this fragrance in particular seems very unoriginal, very lazy, and it's kind of copying someone else's homework, but the person that you're copying is in the fifth grade and you're in high school type of vibe. So just saying, my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more fragrance related content. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Until then, take care.